Single to end the over. It's been a big 5 for the Amazon Warriors, 85 for 6.
Zampa is on a hat-trick.
Oh, skip.
Coming up for 2, he's going to have to hurry. Brilliant work from Zampa to collect and remove the bails. Or did he collect? Huge swipe. Zampa tossing that one up, inviting the big shot. Powell obliged, but hit fresh air.
And there's been so many back-to-back wickets. So, hasn't been the greatest. It's not a big play in this. As soon as it goes in the air, isn't it? As soon as they see that, they're still looking to play the big shots. 6 down.
Brian Smith coming out, swinging the willow, and then the Amazon Warriors reply.
Oh.
Good work again from Brown. One thing we must say, sit here and nail the batsman for indiscriminate strokes, that Amazon Warriors have been on their game tonight, haven't they?
Pick up a nice 2. No, I think you're right, but I think also what they've done, it's not turning a lot, but they've bowled straight lines. So if batsmen have missed, they've hit the stumps.
Oh, he's got him. What a delivery that is, Tanveer. It's done him for pace. Just slipped through the defences of Wasim. Stumps flattened.
Stumps. Tanveer on the back end of an innings. He has all the deliveries. This one is just quick and straight. That's all it's needed. Straight through.
Tanveer is now the leading wicket taker in this year's CPL. Imad Wasim is the latest victim. He's gone for 2, 91 for 7. Oh, he's got that fine. Dale Staines keen to come back for 2. It's a terrific throw. The fielding has been so sharp. Direct hit, and I think he's gone for all money. May just have made it back there, Dale Staines.
Smith was the fielder down at third man. And that throw just came in and rocketed in. Did he get there? No, he didn't. Staines is quick. Between the wickets, not so much tonight. He's going to be run out. Another big wicket. Staines got to go. He'll be disappointed. He's going to have to come out and defend with the ball tonight.
Amazon Warriors are all over the Tallawahs. Oh, it's swung away. It's high. It's to the biggest side of the ground. It's Mohammed again. Who else? The 9th wicket has fallen. Emrit picks up his first. This crowd is jumping, let me tell you. And the team are jumping all over the Tallawahs.
Mohammed, 3 catches. 1 outstanding to get rid of Sangakkara. The slower ball bouncer. Powell hit it high. They were knowing, is he going to catch it? Of course he's going to catch it. Easily. And there we have it. 9 down. Powell's gone for 38. And it's 94 for 9.
He's like a tracer coming in from Smith. Well, that's a bad delivery. Not been many of those tonight. And that is a precious boundary for Williams, and it brings up the 100.
Yeah, rare one. Rare delivery. The full toss, easily put away.
Oh, that's going to be close. Closer than close. Gone. They couldn't bat out the overs. Emrit has dispatched Williams. And the Tallawahs have been knocked over in 18 overs for just 100.
Sammy, 3 for you today. What were the key things that you were looking to do on that particular surface?
Well, I was trying to use the wicket as much as possible, go wicket to wicket most time, and because we know the wicket here tends to be inconsistent, so wicket to wicket getting the result here.
From a team perspective, the fielding looked top quality tonight in support of your bowling.
Yeah, we've been putting some pretty hard work during the week. We came home, and I think it really paid out now.
100, the Tallawahs well below par there, or do you still think a tough chase for you guys?
We won't take anything for granted, and knowing how the surface play, we look out to go out and play some good cricket, have a good start, and pick it up from there.
Well bowled today. All the best for the chase.
Thank you.
The home side require 101 runs to win, and a tiny bit over 5 runs per over.
It's how we play.
101 to defend. Beautiful start. Swing. It's humid out there. That's a beauty. Absolute Jaffa from Steyn.
Well, this is exactly what we're talking about. Just look at the line. Oh, straight over off stump. Yes, too much. It missed. Goodness knows how.
He's away. Work for the man at deep square leg. Kuma Bomber. Just sliding down. End of the first, 2 without loss. There's a story going around that he has got a very good slider and that it is difficult to pick.
Oh!
Well, that might have been it right there. Thick inside edge.
Oh, that's cracked away. Width, exactly what Martin Guptill has been looking for. He's been starved of it so far. But when he saw it, he pounced.
Yeah, faultless first 4 by Gary Mitter, and this one dragged down, a little bit of width. It just needs to be placed well. Guptill doesn't miss out. 2 men behind point on the offside. Swing and a miss from everyone, even Sangakkara.
Well, that was another arm ball by the looks of it from Wazim.
Out! Got one! Guptill goes, and the Tallawahs are in the game.
Well, it built and it built on Smith and Guptill. And Guptill's the first to go. Nixon sending instructions from the sidelines. It's another slider arm ball. Guptill tried to give himself a bit of room to go over the offside. Couldn't get it over the head of McCarthy. And maybe they do believe. Captain's gone then. Just 5 to his name. It's 10 for 1. Removing the option just to knock the ball down the ground to long on for a single. And Guptill thought, well, if I'm going to get out of the shackles here, I need to go over the offside. Against the drift of the bowler, and that's what picked up the wicket. It's really good tactical thinking from the Tallawahs.
Different little field here for Dwayne Smith and for Chrisland, in that Gale's at a short cover now. Got him! That's the end of Smith. We got a game on here this evening.
Fantastic stuff. Absolutely brilliant. The mindset of the batsman, you can tell it's tentative. They're not sure whether to stick or twist. Once again, it's the arm ball, not looking to turn it, looking to bowl as straight as possible. Dwayne Smith has played all round a straight one. Wasim is jumping for joy. And the pressure is ramping up. Smith's gone for 4, 11 for 2.
First 5 belong to the Tallawahs, 12 for 2.
Missed it. It's deceiving, isn't it? It's coming down a new ball, a spinner bowling. Sometimes they grip. But there, those arm balls.
Challenge for viewers and spectators as well in these conditions. He's an interesting performer, Imad Wasim.
That's the power play done. 6 overs. It's 13 for 2.
What I didn't appreciate was Tallawahs not adapting to the conditions with the bat. Having known this pitch, guys like Chadwick Walton and company should have adapted better and aimed for something lower than what you would call a normal batting proceeding, let's say in St. Kitts or Port of Spain, Trinidad. I'm not saying they can't win, I'm just saying that isolating that batting.
No, very good points. Well, that looked dead, but I think it's a bit of bat on that. Oh, big Nick. Tell you what, he was close to slipping through that gate we've seen tonight.
Wicket to wicket stuff, isn't it? Wicket to wicket.
Runs. That's going to be enough. It'll go all the way, a boundary.
Nice little sweep shot from Jason Mohammed. Gary Mathurin got 2 straight. And in some ways, it's proven to be one of the reasons Mathurin hasn't gone on to play more often at international level. He's become very stereotyped in the way that he bowls.
It's going to get tense. It's 7 overs down, it's 19 for 2. Oh, it's on the stumps again. That's what you got to do. That's the highlight. Some are going to turn, some are going to skid on. That cut shot, I just think that's going to be low percentage. Used to get me out a few times because when you go back and you expose that, when it does, it varies bounce and you drag it on or you just miss it.
I want to see this as well because Lynn played beautifully down in Port of Spain in that knock of 77 in a quick time. But I think this sort of pitch is almost an antithesis of what he's grown up on and what he's accustomed to. Not saying he can't score on it, but it's going to cause for him to adapt. he will go hard at the ball.
Yeah, it's not the Gabba. So he's going to have to work hard. Chris Lynn plays with the Brisbane Heat. A bit more flight on that one. That's what we're talking about. I mean, there was a bit more leg stump. It wasn't off stump, but it was back and straight bat. Pick up a couple. That's going to be the end of the 8th. It's 24 for 2. It's gone big, Lynn. Is it big enough? Easily for a hero maximum.
Should really say thank you for this gift. Early Christmas gift from Nkrumah to Lynn. Full toss. Well, he's a part-time leg spinner.
That was his first delivery in the CPL. It wasn't the best. That's better. Be a few nerves, but also, as you mentioned, Bush the Jew as well. He's got to grip the ball. You see that the towels are out. Chris Gale's got the towel out, having a look, just trying to wipe that ball down. No ball. Wow. That is not what you need. A spinner going over the front line. And a free hit. Always nice to have.
Well over. It's poor judgment from the batter.
Just trying to dry that dark seam. You see there, that's going to be wet from the ground. That's the reason. Is it enough? It is. Another hero maximum. And a question also about the height of it. Going to be a runner ball in the last 10 overs and a big contest.
It's well played. Really good knocking from Mohammed and Lynn. That brings up the 50. 50 for 2 with 8 to go. Big shout. Oh, he's given him. He has given him. Shakib Al Hassan has harangued the umpires. He's not been a happy boy all night, but he's happy now.
Well, Mohammed looking to work this down leg side. The ball was angling in towards leg stump, coming out from a very wide delivery. And he's a fair way down the track. So, big appeal, as you say, Butch, and he's got his weight, he's got his wicket. And this partnership has been broken. It's been a good one, and Mohammed played an important role for 22. It's 53 for 3.
Oh, that's a magnificent shot. A little bit of extra pace on the ball appears to be the liking of Bramble. And a huge release of tension here at the Providence ground.
Well, boundaries have been so hard to come by, and this is played beautifully. Just a pace delivery on a length, hitting through the line. Not looking to hit it too hard, but just clear that mid-off fielder. It may prompt a change in the field. Dale Staines keen to have mid-off back now.
Oh, big shout. Huge, huge shout Nero says no, the bails are off. Fielders are appealing for a potential hit wicket.
That's the first thing we need to have a look at. Is the LB. Straight line. There it is, big inside edge. So good decision there. Now we need to look at the run out. Now Wazim charged in a backward point. One-hand pickup. And hit the timber, and he's well in. So safe on both accounts.
There's no surprise. Lynn has gone big. It's a hero maximum.
Well, it's not where to bowl to Chris Lynn. I mentioned earlier where he was brought up and what wickets he was brought up, and he helps himself to anything that's halfway down. He loves playing that pull shot, and that's not that short, but he's a powerful striker of the ball.
Keswick Williams. Almost. Imad Wazim, I think it is. In fact, it's Shakib.
Well, it's a good effort from Shakib. He tries to time his jump perfectly. Extends one hand, nearly hangs onto it, but in the end actually just palms it over the bar. Oh, please catch it. 6.
That's what I thought he would have seen first up, that slower ball which he bowls or delivers so beautifully. That's gone too. Every time there's been pace put on the ball has disappeared.
A full toss on a wicket which is unpredictable, it's slow, the bounce is low. That's easy pickings for someone in this sort of form. What he is showing though, Chris Lynn, is experience beyond his years.
Again, just over the rope. Just enough power on it.
He was asking to be hit. It was short. He had so much time to have a look at this bramble. Flat bat. He didn't get all of it. Near the toe end of the bat, and it teased Shakib again. Not only is he playing a little gem here, 24 or 14, he's neat enough behind the stumps. A very smart bit of work and a stumping early on off Adam Zampa.
This would be his role, his finishing job, to add some impetus at the back end of innings when he plays. Got it, no, dropped it, and one gone down. Chadwick Walton had it, dropped it, had it again, and put it down eventually.
Long on is very straight. Chadwick Walton, he's got it. No, he doesn't. Chests it down, has another grab at it. And the question will be is it 4 or 6? I'm going to go 4.
It's about 3 opportunities in the last 4 or 5 overs that could have been for the Tallawahs. That is the end of the match. Anthony Bramble has seen the Amazon Warriors in their first game at home at Providence in this Hero CPL 2016 victory by 7 wickets.
Brilliant performance from you guys in the field and a nerve-wracking run chase, I guess.
Yeah, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but as long as we had Chris Lynn going the way he was, I thought we were still, going pretty well. So, he finished it off extremely well for us.
You must be absolutely delighted with the way that your spin bowlers and your fielding performance today. It was absolutely superb.
Yeah, especially up front, it's not easy bowling spin in the first 6 overs, and I think the way that Versamy Pumall and Stephen Jacobs bowled in the first 6 was top draw, and to get them a few wickets down inside that first 6 was a great start.
A good chase from the Amazon Warriors. They started a little bit shakily, but then Chris Lynn with 39, a very patient knock from 35 balls, got together with first Mohammed, 22 from 34, and then Anthony Bramble, the local boy, 27 from 18. Those two, Lynn and Bramble, put on 48 from 28 deliveries. 101 for 3 and for the Tallawahs bowlers. The spinners did a good job, actually. Wasim, Maturin and Al Hassan, very economical. A couple of wickets for Wasim, 2 for 6 from 4 overs, outstanding. So the summary of match number 9, the Amazon ball is Ruckman Powell.
Yeah, Williams may feel a little bit unfortunate with the way the over went. I mean, the first boundary was a top edge. The next one didn't have a lot of width on it. And then the drop catch. The over goes for 11, but he can almost walk back to his fielding position and think, I don't deserve that.
Would have been tight. Andrew McCarthy again.
Well, anything you can do, Colin Munro, I can do equally as well. I'm not so sure this was a good choice of run either from Amla. Oh, that would have been tight. maybe it was the perfect judge of the signal. Inch perfect.
It's one of the relative newcomers, well, certainly new to the CPL. Powell. He's about 22 years age, Jamaican by birth. One of the young guys played for the CCC in the Nautical 50 over competition earlier in the year. Wasn't too bad actually. Looks a useful all-rounder. Batted at 4 in the first game, batted at 6 or 7 I think for the CCC in the 50 over tournament back in January, and had some good scores with the bat. It's the first time we're seeing him in the wider Caribbean context.
I love watching him field, you know. He just glides over the outfield, Andre Russell. There might have been a moment where Munro and Umla thought, shall we push for 2? But as soon as you glance and you see that man, you know it's just 1. The standard's been raised tonight, I tell you what. It has been raised.
It's only for Andre Russell to put his coat on. Superman. Good changes of pace. Risky delivery with third man up, but it's 80 for 1.
Yeah, great to see players like Sangakkara involved in Hero CPL. Some real big names here this year. Most of the big names are local chaps, Bish, as the World Cup T20 champions.
I think having won the World T20 twice, no other team has done it. I think West Indian players deserve their own acclaim. We often talk about overseas players coming to add. Well, I think players can come here and learn. Players here can learn from overseas players as well. So it's give and take situation. Quid pro quo. That's the term I was looking for. Short on leg stump, you can tuck it away for 1. Mid off is up, so if he pitches up off stump, it can go down the ground. Good pace, really good carry.
We didn't really see much turn from Wasim or Shakib early on. The ball skidded on, and now we've seen some decent bounce and some decent pace from the seamers, in particular Williams.
It's an interesting action. So that. That's where the 1 is. Only that.
All the pitches have looked virtually the same over the course of the 4 matches. Pretty bare at the ends, decent covering of grass in the middle, bit patchy, but they've all played very, very well indeed. there has been a little bit of spin on offer. The biggest concern, though, has really been the outfield and the dew that has fallen late in the evening, and it's made it difficult for the slow bowlers in particular to grip the ball. But the pitches, they've all been brilliant.
Closing the bat face there on that line. He would have wanted to go maybe the other side of the stumps where there was mid-off. You might have had more value with the shot.
Big delivery this last one. They've fought back the Tallawahs. Munro's striking it at just over 110. Amla's only striking it at 100. This is a big delivery here.
Good enough. We've seen that already a couple of times from Ashim Amla. And it's a nice finish. H.D. Ackerman to the over halfway mark. 90 for 1. Time for the Buster drinks break.
Hello everyone. I'm Luis Figo, president of Premier Futsal, and I have with me the Indians' most loved sports person, Virat Kohli.
Lou, you have no idea how famous you are in this country. You're the legend. I'm a massive fan. But guys, what I want to say is, come join us and together let's make Premier Futsal a tournament to remember.
The biggest snooker tournament in India, showcasing some of the top names in the sport, with Pankaj Advani and Aditya Mehta spearheading the Indian challenge. Watch these top players queuing up in Hyderabad for supremacy in the 3rd edition of Indian Open. World Ranking Snooker Tournament 2016. Today, 5 PM onwards. Live and exclusive on 6 and 6 HD.
यूरोपियन फुटबॉल के सुल्तान, एक से बढ़कर एक खिलाड़ी, एक मंच पर, जिनकी नजर है सिर्फ ट्रॉफी पर। UEFA यूरो 2016, 6 और सोनी ESPN पर।
The biggest snooker tournament in India, showcasing some of the top names in the sport, with Pankaj Advani and Aditya Mehta spearheading the Indian challenge. Watch these top players queuing up in Hyderabad for supremacy in the 3rd edition of Indian Open. World Ranking Snooker Tournament 2016. Today, 5 PM onwards. Live and exclusive on 6 and 6 HD.
90 for 1 after 10 overs, and we've got a special guest in the commentary box, George Gonzalez, who is the winner of the Loop Voice of CPL competition, and other folks throughout the tournament can win if you enter the Voice CPL. Go to the Loop website and you too can have your moment in the sun and commentary. George, welcome.
Thanks a lot, Bish. Yep, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm live here at the Oval, and very excited, and we're looking to see if our team could take it all the way. I think 206 is the highest score. We had it before at 170 or 180 something. Let's see if we could pass that to something mark.
And George, of course, is from Trinidad. He was born in Venezuela but lives now in Trinidad and Tobago for many years now, and a good man from the west of Trinidad. Last ball of the previous over, we saw a Hashim Amla special from that slower delivery. Wasn't tricked with a lack of pace at all, and it was a much needed boundary in many ways. Tempo had just dropped. Powell will continue. Good crowd as well, George, isn't it? All the way through this tournament so far.
Yep, well, it could depend on Trinidad for that, eh? We are the capital of Bacchanal, you know?
Is that a generalization? Because I want to exclude myself from that, to be honest.
Oh, you're not from Trinidad?
I am from Trinidad.
Well,
not
then
the
you got
Bacchanal
Bacchanal
side.
in you somewhere, but Bish, you have some Bacchanal in you.
All right, I'll ask my wife about that when I get home then. But it is an atmosphere like no other when you have cricket here at the Queen's Park Oval. Generally sport, really, in Trinidad and Tobago. A sea of red, white and black. And your love and your passion for sport and cricket goes back how far?
Since I started radio, you know, when we were younger, cricket was not the game, football was the game, and rugby. But then joining the radio station, Vibe City 105, cricket has grown on me, and now I try not to miss a match. You know, really cool. I just think that, you know, they have a 4, they have a 6, they should have a 9. You know, if you hit a 6 and it hits a 3 and then falls, that's 6 and 3 is 9. So I think, you know, they should have a 9.
Well, they've long cut down the salmon tree here that used to be where the scoreboard is located towards the eastern side of the ground. There's a good chance of it hitting that overhanging tree, but it's no more one of the features of the Queen's Park Oval in days gone by.
Just to tell you, I climbed that salmon tree when Pele was here. I went on the salmon tree. That's how I got in.
Giving away your age, because I don't quite go back that far.
No, my pampers got stuck in the tree, you know.
Three singles off the over so far. Short third man, short fine leg in place. It's a sort of, with the modern cricketers, and you can think of a number of players with this sort of feel who would look to play a scoop of some kind, or a little paddle shot with short fine leg and short third man. It's not something that I've seen Hashim Amla do in times past when there's enough pace on the ball. Bowling well, Powell. Your thoughts on the aura of Chris Gayle and his Tallawahs that are making this visit today?
You know, we have enough respect for all the cricketers. I just think that Trinbago Knight Riders are the best, and the rest is the rest. You know, Chris Gayle have his moments, but there's only one Brian Lara and there's only one Bravo, and when that Bravo isn't there, there's another Bravo. So, you know, I'm just saying, one have to stick to dancehall and one have to stick to cricket.
I think I'll pull your red, white and black glasses off you for the next over. 95 for 1.
यूरोपियन फुटबॉल के सुल्तान, एक से बढ़कर एक खिलाड़ी, एक मंच पर, जिनकी नजर है सिर्फ ट्रॉफी पर। UEFA Euro 2016, 6 और Sony ESPN पर।
95 for 1, a good foundation set by Hashim Amla. And previously departed Brendan McCullum, 35 off 18. Darren Bravo to come. And just to remind our viewers, just the one wicket Ahmad was in, that we have a special guest in commentary with us, George Gonzalez, the loop voice of a CPL winner. He's getting his chance to do his broadcasting. And to enter The Voice, just go to the Loop website and you might get your chance. And here's another Trini, this time in the gold and green. John Ross Jagasa, who made his debut earlier this year.
I just think, although we have 95 runs, Boy Bish, I think we need to do a lot better, because when Chris Gayle does come in, he's going to want revenge. So the more runs we make is the more revenge he's going to want to get. So we need to know what we're doing, yeah?
It's a good bowler. John Ross Jagasa made a belated entry into the regional scene. I think he's about 29 years of age now. Really came to the fore earlier this year when I think he wrote to the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board and said, look, I've been playing domestic cricket, club cricket for a while. I think I'm good enough to make the national team. He was invited to practice sessions and he did well in the absence of Sunil Narayan. In the 50-over tournament earlier this year in January, he became the star performer with the ball for the Red Force team. He went on to play first-class cricket after that 50-over tournament. Worked in his father's shipping company, I think it is, for the last few years. So he's one of those cerebral guys. How do you feel about seeing one of your favorite Trinidad and Tobago players in the opposition franchise?
Well, it's mixed emotions, because, you know, you want him to do well because he's a Trini, but you don't want him to do well because he's playing against your team. You know, it's like, you know, it's just mixed emotions, yeah?
You think the Night Riders are going well enough, George, with the bat?
Not really. I think they could do better. I just think that one person always have to pull us out of the hole, and that shouldn't be. Everybody has the talent to do the things, but they all would wait for one guy, you know, and we can't continue like that.
Pretty good lines from John Ross Jagasa. Played a lot of cricket at school, John Ross Jagasa. Comes up for the Night Riders.
So something that my friend would ask, where's your money?
Are you asking your friend or me?
No, asking you.
Oh, we're friends already. I'm delighted, and I have no money.
If you did have, where would you put it? Where is it, Bish?
My wallet. But I think they need to aim for a score here in excess of what we've seen so far, in excess of 160. Ideally, the pitch looks good. You can see an effort to try to create some impetus from Monroe. Fortuitous boundary. Another boundary of the last ball of the over. 105 for one. George Lopez here, George Gonzalez, sorry, I said George Lopez, that's a television show. Dancing Girls, you think it's a huge part of the whole setup of CPL?
I think it would be a lot more exciting if they had the telephone numbers on the chest, you know?
Last ball of the previous over, I'm glad it came as well. Ran away for 4. It's a great atmosphere, really is an atmosphere like no other.
Yes, it is.
Powell. It's been very good. 2 overs for 10, 22 years of age, and I don't think he's gone through the natural progression of so many young players who have played West Indies under-19 cricket. He's not one of those guys. 22, but he looks as though he's capable of handling himself, and the whole concept of the fancy dress.
Yep, it's great. People coming in. I saw the pirate downstairs.
Dropped it. Imad Wasim, the Pakistani international, has put it down.
That's the second drop in the game as far as I can remember.
It was there to be taken by Hashim Amla because there's no deep fielder behind point. And so he needed some more elevation, but that really should have been taken. And it was straight to him. It was at a decent enough pace.
He isn't happy, is he?
I said above 160, so I think 160, 165 is the minimum that the Night Riders will be looking at from here, where ideally they'd probably be thinking something more in excess of 180 if they go well and if they finish the innings strongly.
But at this stage, I think they should start opening up because there's a lot of batting still to come.
Yeah, the 2 Bravos, Umar Akmal. How have you enjoyed it, George? How have you enjoyed sitting here and having your little moment talking about the cricket and just sampling the atmosphere?
Totally excited. If people are hearing a noise, it's my heart beating fast because I'm sitting next to Bish and I'm on TV for millions and millions of people watching. So it's, you know, it's new to me, and I'm enjoying it tremendously.
Still can't get it away. So you obviously, just a reminder of yours that you've had your career in radio, so this cricket thing is something that you'd probably like to do more of, or are you just happy with the taste?
Put it this way, Bish, I just want the CPL guys to know I have my visa, you know, and I could travel. I'm not afraid of planes and so forth, so let's see how that works.
But do you have your yellow fever vaccination? That might keep you back.
I have red, white, black, and yellow. Just to let you know.
Slip this in the gap. Has he hit it well enough? He has hit it well enough. So for the 3rd over in a row, a boundary off the last ball. Thank you very much for George Gonzalez for his time spent with us. 113 for 1.
ESPN.in is here. Now you can catch all your favorite sports on a single destination.